I wanted to share with you a little video about the anatomy of a thought. And we start out with a quote by Henry Ford. If you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Well, what does that mean in terms of your nervous system? Remember that your nervous system wants to do what you're asking it to do. Even if you're not aware of the thoughts, feelings, emotions that you're asking something of your nervous system, it still tries to do what you are asking it to do. It moves into a state of being that supports your thoughts, feelings, emotions, mental state, and physical state. What does that mean? Well, let's look at the anatomy of a thought. And I've put the words I can't and I can, because if you think I can't, the thought produces electrical, magnetic, energetic, informational peptides, molecules of emotions, hormones, and neuropeptides to support that thought. So if you think I can't get this done, your nervous system's automatic response is to support that thought and make it true for you. If you think I can, the nervous system does the same type of thing. So this is why words and vibrations and thoughts are so important, even if you're not aware the thoughts you're thinking at any point in time. Remember, your subconscious is a very large part of what goes on with you. Your conscious is a very small part of what goes on. So let's talk about the electrical component of a thought. Electrical energy travels through the dendrites of the brain cell into a synapse where it meets with another brain cell, and it carries electricity. They talk about brainstorming because the amount of electrical energy that runs in the brain and the body through nerves and other types of informational systems is electrical in nature. So now your electricity is supporting the I can or I can't thought. For the rest of this, we'll be running through as I can. So if you think I can do something, your electrical energy carries that message throughout mind-body. You also have a magnetic component to your thoughts, and the magnetic component is a charge, a positive or a negative charge. And memory works in an interesting way. See, your neurons form together to create what's called a neural network, and they form together around a similar magnetic energetic charge, so that when you think one thought, it automatically activates that neural network and you begin thinking other thoughts. So if you're thinking I can't, magnetically you revive memories and other thoughts that support I can't. If you think I can, you magnetically draw up and fire off the electrical signals for I can, and you begin remembering when you did something, when you were successful, how this worked, how other things worked in the same way. Next one is energetic. Energetic is the vibration of the thought. Now, we just mentioned that words contain vibrations. Words are vibrational in nature. Your energetic system doesn't rely on hardwired pathways. Simultaneously, throughout your energetic body, when you think a thought, every part of you knows that thought. Every part of you knows what that is. And your whole nervous system is working to make that thought true for you. So the energetics hit your meridians and your chakras, and if you haven't heard those words, we'll talk about them a little bit later. And it also hits your auric field and the energy that surrounds all parts of who you are and is a part of who you are. So if you use words like, we've talked about sympathetic words like always and never, that keep you stuck in an energetic vibration of never changing, stuckness, living in the past, that those energetic qualities resound throughout all of mind body. If you use parasympathetic words like sometimes and once in a while, that vibration resounds throughout mind body as well. So, as you're looking through the words that you're using, becoming more aware of your thoughts, which is one of your self-healing skills, you can also change your vibration. You can raise your vibration out of the doldrums and into the possibilities. Now we get to informational peptides. Informational peptides are those substances that carry information throughout mind-body. And if you're thinking, raise my right arm, the informational peptides carry the messages to the muscles that are needed to move your arm so that it raises, relaxes certain muscles, tightens other muscles. All of those informational peptides happen throughout mind-body. You also get informational peptides about make a little bit of this protein or reduce a little bit of this protein, or the body's a little more acidic, and what do we need to do about that? Well, let's be thirsty so we can drink a little bit more water. All of those types of informational substances are traveling throughout mind-body all of the time. Then we move into the molecules of emotion that are produced with a thought. And Candace Pert theorizes that the molecules of emotion are kind of the interconverters between the language of the energy world and the language of the physical world. And these molecules of emotion we have labeled as feelings, but they're really an emotional state of being in the body. And the feelings come up and we experience them as a result of the emotional state. So if we come back into sympathetic and parasympathetic, a huge emotional state of the sympathetic nervous system is fear. And you get constriction and enclosure and tunnel vision and all of those types of things as a result of the fear molecules that are producing a state of fear beingness in mind-body. On the other hand, if you're feeling courage, I can, optimistic, those molecules produce the state of love that comes with the parasympathetic. And remember, you can't be in both sympathetic and parasympathetic activity at the same time. I hope you're getting a hint, too, that all of these things don't happen with a thought. You can have an emotional state of being, say a sense of being very loved, producing this wonderful love state of being in mind body, and your thoughts, it bubbles up and your thoughts become very positive, very optimistic, very filled with possibilities. So it doesn't matter where the dynamic begins, electrical, magnetic, energetic, molecules of emotion, hormones, or neuropeptides, producing a whole state of being. The instant you have any one of these occur in mind-body. Then we move to hormones, and hormones are both male and female. Hormones are not females' exclusive territory, and they help the body regulate certain activities and those types of things. And hormones are produced with thoughts. And then the neuropeptides, they are the peptides specific to nervous system, or neuropeptides. And once again, these neuropeptides will reflect either the state of being of the non-conscious thinking mind-body or the state of being of the conscious thinking mind-body. So when you change your thoughts, you literally change the activity of all of the systems in mind-body. You can raise or lower the vibration. You can change your emotional state of being simply by changing your thoughts. So remember, if you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. If you think you can, all of who you are comes forth and supports it with thoughts, feelings, emotional states of being that give you the sense that you can, and you remember past successes, and you begin thinking of new ways and new possibilities to accomplish what you would like to accomplish. If you think you can't, well, you're right as well. All your thoughts, feelings, and emotions, emotional state of being, all of those support the I can't, and you remember past failures, and it's hard for you to think of new ways and new options. And this is your choice. When you're working with your conscious thoughts, you can choose. what you're thinking at any point in time. Let's think that we can. Let's be the little engine that I think I can, I think I can, I think I can't. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can't. Oh, I think I can. I think I can. And really have you move into that state of being and ask, how does it get any better than this? What else is possible? What new ways can I do this? Remember, the choice is yours.